So it's time for us to delve into the softer side of things, as we always say, and we're looking at the visual art expression. And joining us on this particular segment is Funso Omolaja, fine visual artist who majors in paintings and also has a studio for expression, and joins us right here in our Lagos studio. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.
And you celebrated your 60th birthday.
61.
Last year?
Last month.
Last month.
Oh,
61.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
with
much.
An exhibition titled Culture, Deep Culture.
The 60th Deep Culture.
Deep
the
Culture.
61 Strength.
Strength.
Yes.
Amazing, beautiful, and some of your works will be on display shortly.
Yes.
But I'd like to start with something that seems to be topical and sort of, if possible, related to fine art expression, which is this ongoing case of allegations of sexual harassment, and which borders on gender and representation, at the legislative level. Women in leadership, basically. If we went back to, history, we'll find that we've had vocal and powerful female voices. Moremi Ajashoro, Madame Efere Tinubu.
Yes.
Just to mention a few. Even Funmilayo Ransom Kuti has also been sort of immortalized via the performing arts in a movie. And it's in the same, society that we call patriarchal, that these women have found expression. And they've also been, immortalized in, sculpture, so to speak. Talk to us about the possibilities of documenting this particular history that is unfolding before us through the arts, and what are the lessons that we should be taking away from it.
Good. I'm impressed. Number one, art is a message. It preaches the gospel of what is going on and what is going to happen. Let me just use a word of art is spiritual. It tells people what is going to happen, the present, the past, but what may be that is happening in our environment. The art will speak. Without art, there is no life. Without life, there is no art. But in our environment, it is somehow difficult for people to understand what art is all about. It's only few people. It's only few people that knows that. Not everybody. But through the message of the, like you are mentioning, Omorimi Ajasuru, all those are applied art. Art is in different sections. We have painting, that is under the fine artist. We have sculptor, we have a ceramic, we have a metal artist. But in major, and that preach the gospel of what is happening is the paintings. Painting. And you see it all over the world.
So let's talk about, sometimes when we see these works being displayed, it's complicated.
Yeah.
And subject to all forms of interpretation. You've been at this for many years, and now you're 61, so you paid your dues.
Thank you.
Walk us through some of the intricacies it takes from conceptualization to this final work that we see. How does the mind work? What do you see? What are the flash points, or is it a light bulbs that inspires you to get to work?
Yeah, God inspires me. One way or the other, everybody is talented, but for us to discover ourselves is the challenges we are having. Some are conductor, meanwhile he's not a conductor. Some are driver, he's not a driver. So we are just doing what we are not supposed to do. But if you discover yourself, fine, sky is the limit. I discovered myself when I was in a secondary school, Form 2. By then, there's nothing like GS or whatever. That was 1983. A cousin of mine, senior with 2 years, I saw him brought an assignment of portrait. Maybe it's not for I don't know, but the way I saw the work, that is where I knew that, this is my work. I said to myself, I can.
Instinctively.
Like yes, I said I can do it. I hate maths. I don't like maths. I started from that maths book, started tearing it, using it to be drawing. Believe me, there was a boy in our class. Everybody knows him. The third time I took the prize, I was even playing, and if you went, the parent gathered, they're sharing prizes for those that won. I don't even bother to. We know we don't belong to people that are getting prizes. So we are playing football until when they are shouting that they are calling me. Say, for what? They say, I won the prize. I say, wow. From there, I pick up. I don't give up. I don't give up. Like that. I say, okay, let me go to school now to learn more of it. From there, even when I was in Yaba Tech, in 91, I joined the group called ADSA. They say we should submit that there is a university exhibition. They need one work from each school. They selected me. Then the lecturer said, who is this artist? Who is this artist? Say he's an ND student. From there, life goes on. Right up from Yaba, continue with my full-time studio artist, travel over abroad, showcase my work, come back to Nigeria, lot of solo and group exhibition. The one thing is that when you love what you are doing, sky is the limit. And that is why I came out with different style of work, irregular shape and angular shape. One thing about art, take it or you leave it, it's not me alone. People that are passing the message that this is what I want. From there, I learn from them. And what I see on the net, what people are doing, I learn from them. Even from my IT students from different areas that came to me, I learn from them. I gather everything together. Art is not only you, it's everybody.
Yeah, and you took it right out of my mind, so to speak. Looking at your work, I'm fascinated. Some are tangible forms of expression using a lot of color, and you can at once tell what is being said. But there are some that are abstract and that are not exactly, you know, bringing the message directly. For instance, this one. So talk to us about the hidden message in some of your works, and this as well.
Unlike this very one was the one that stands for the theme of my last exhibition, strength. I see myself, I'm 60, that I'm back into 61, and I keep painting more than before. I say, yes, God is my strength. I was telling my wife, the title of this theme of this show is going to be strength. And another style I came out with this is from a woman that brought a work for me to frame. You know, the Australia work is pointillism, Aborigine artist. That is how I discovered myself from this dot idea. This is not bead. I came out with it. Before I was going online, use of line, different line to make a design. I said, okay, let me come with this style. I came out, I started with it, and that is what Nigerian artists know me for to date, that the artists use pointillism.
At 61 and going forward, what's the future as we're going to wind down? Are you training people? Do you have the number of people you've raised to follow in this path? And how do you spot a great talent? So 2 questions in one.
Well, I don't even know the numbers of people that I've trained. It's only them that know me. Because the way they troop in for my birthday, in a surprise, I say, okay, fine. Whatever you do today is a story of the future of tomorrow. I train people, I attend to people, I do everything with people, and hardly we know who is the artist among us. I see everybody as one.
Beautiful, and just as beautiful as some of your works.
Thank you.
Looking at this one as well. And it's as if all the greats, you know, are products of Yaba Tech.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Talk to us about that.
Oh, Yaba.
Yaba.
All the fine art greats.
The challenges of Yaba and the beauty of Yaba is that there is no way you pass through that school, you won't discover yourself. Unless, even though you are in the art department, there is no lazy artist. No lazy artist. They don't sleep. They work both day and night. When I was there, I followed and do my part-time. We talk, we discuss. I play. I'm a Scrabble player. When I've already overworked myself at the studio, so let me go for my lecture. I remember one day my lecturer said, "I'm going to give you carryover. You'll be playing game. You don't allow others to be serious." Until when he passed through my studio, by then I was in Agidingbe, showcasing my work. He was lost. Just crossed to the others and said, "Let me know who is this artist." He now saw him say, "Oh, you are the one. Let's meet at the school." I said, "No problem, sir." From there, just spread my name.
Yeah, Batek has really produced a lot of great. It reminds me of
uncountable.
My late pastor, Reverend Stephen Akinola, is a product of Yabatek as well.
A visual artist.
Yeah, fine
So
artist.
it was important to mention that and just talk about the legacy of the institution in producing amazing fine artists as you. 61 and going strong. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Mr. Funso Omojola, fine visual artist who majors in paintings. Thank you for your work.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
And from here, we go to another aspect of the creative space, which is the performing arts, where we celebrate the achievement of one of Nollywood's divas. Join us again.